I'm still very much in Singapore, and let me tell you, I am enjoying every moment I'm spending here with my elder daughter and a wonderful husband and the people of Singapore. Connecting with them through my sessions, helping them to become better versions of themselves. And not only just becoming better versions of themselves, but also learning how to work with top-notch efficiency in the industries they are in, whether it be sales, marketing, data management, human resource, projects, strategic thinking, whatever. Because the better version that you become of yourself, the more powerful a professional you become. And in the process, yes, I have been working on my mindset, my health set, my heart set. I have been doing a lot of trekking. I have been doing quite a bit of hitchhiking through all the wonderful forests and parks that Singapore offers. I have been doing off-road biking, which is really amazing. I have not done this for many, many years. And I'm surprised at my age I can still knock it about 4 to 5 kilometers through rough terrain. And in the process, I did a lot of contemplating just for you. And today, I have a very, very special vBlog, which I've crafted very, very specially for you. Something that is going to make you sit back and think. And I call it the metamorphosis of the human, mind, body, and soul. The metamorphosis of life. I was off-roading on my bike in Singapore, where I am right now, and I happened to suddenly discover a beautiful, beautiful lake in the middle of a forest. So I just got off my bike, sat on a nearby rock, and I just allowed myself to drift into the beauty of everything around me. And obviously, I then started contemplating. I was not in the mood to get on the bike and cycle again. I just wanted to think because it was so ethereal where I was. And that's when I discovered that as human beings, we go through a metamorphosis too. From caterpillar to cocoon to butterfly. Now, what's our caterpillar stage? Childhood, adolescence, adulthood, responsibilities, career responsibilities, family responsibilities, relationships built up. They have to be taken care of. Progress, career, financial security, materialism. That's a part of life which every one of the 8 billion people on planet Earth go through. And so will you, and so have I. So that's that caterpillar stage where we get abrasive when we need to because, well, we always feel that life is too short and we hungrily devour whatever we can around us to secure ourselves and to make our lives comfortable. That's pretty normal. Every human being does it. Well, you could either stretch it a little beyond ethics, like Lord Krishna did, but for society in general, or you could also stretch it unethically, like Shakuni did, just for himself. But in either which way, you are stretching things sometimes beyond ethics. But then a point of time comes when you have probably achieved everything you wanted, you are now comfortable, and you glide from a caterpillar into the stage of a cocoon. Now what happens here? This is a time when you start reflecting into the past. Not selectively, but you actually start measuring each moment of your existence from the time you were born. And this is the stage where we tend to start looking at every experience of ours, measuring it. How many of them did not help us to become better versions of ourselves? How many of them we ignored that could have actually made us a better version of ourselves? And how many of them did make us a better version of ourselves? And your entire past, during this stage of being in the cocoon, you start viewing it. And in the process, you start gathering all your experiences, all your wisdom, all your knowledge into one large ball of empowerment. And then you move into the stage of a butterfly, where you start getting legendary with the work that you do. Then you start empowering the youth around you. You start empowering the youth, people around you who haven't been able to get to where you've got, helping them to become better versions of themselves, so that they can all change the way the world exists for the betterment of not only this generation, but the future one. Now, here's my big question. Why is it that not everyone is able to reach the stage of the butterfly? Now, there could be many reasons, but I know one thing for sure, that most people I have met have got stuck either at the fag end of the caterpillar stage, or have just oscillated between the caterpillar stage and the cocoon stage, back to caterpillar, back to cocoon, again back to caterpillar, but have not really fully immersed into the stage of the cocoon, and thereby then becoming an amazing butterfly. Now, there could be several reasons, and that's something I need to ask you. What do you feel? What do you feel? Why people are unable to break away completely from the caterpillar stage and move into the stage of deep thinking, deep enlightenment, move into a stage of the cocoon where you move away from being an absolute raw human being to a spiritually enlightened one. Now, there could be many reasons. I agree with you. There could be a situation where people have not achieved what they wanted to achieve and therefore keep going back into the stage of the caterpillar. There could be a situation where people are by and large cynical and therefore don't have the time to sit down and contemplate on where they're going to possibly become a better version of themselves. There could also be a situation where the comfort zone has been too extended for much too long, and therefore nothing learned, nothing gained. But whichever way you look at it, for you especially, if you do not break away eventually from your caterpillar stage, move into the stage of the cocoon where you can go deep into every aspect of your existence and gather all your experiences, all your wisdom, all the knowledge that you have, that is readily available for you based on your own life. You can never do legendary things. You can never fulfill the actual purpose of why you're here. After, remember, you are neither your mind and then you are neither your body. You are the very soul of your existence. And if you cannot leave behind something legendary, something that people can pick up like a relay race and run their lives with enormous power, enormous amount of methodology to become amazing version of themselves, the world will never be a better place to live for your for either you or your generation. That's my philosophy on the metamorphosis of life. Welcome back. Welcome back to the musings of an old maverick. Welcome back to the archives of my life. This is Anand Nair, signing off for now. We'll see you soon. Till then, have a amazing life and do contemplate tonight. Why would you want to finally move into that cocoon stage to become that amazingly beautiful butterfly?